Alright, so sorry about the absence, and I didn't really give any warning. I got really sick. Like, I don't know if you could still hear it in my voice, but like, I'm still sick. I was throwing up, I was puking, my nose was running, and I had a really bad migraine. It was really bad. I'm just getting out of it. Like I said, you could probably still hear it a little bit in my voice. I didn't really give a hey, I'm gonna be gone for a bit because I didn't really plan on taking an absence until like I had gotten sick, and like I literally couldn't even get out of my bed. Like my sheets for like my bed and my pillows and everything in the washers because they were covered in a bunch of stuff. Like it was really bad. I couldn't even get out of bed. But I just want to say that I'm gonna be back. Either this video will be up Wednesday or it'll be up Sunday, and then we're gonna go right back into the regular schedule. So I just want to start this video off by saying I'm sorry. I didn't mean to leave. I just got really sick, and I just had to take a couple days. I literally tried to record like a 5-minute long video, just a short one, just to be like, hey, I'm sick, I'll be back soon. But I got out of my bed, came to the chair, went to go record, and I fainted, and I didn't get up for a little bit, and then I went right back to my bed when I got up, and it was bad. But today, we're gonna go get the car. So if you watched my second video, the struggles of a young entrepreneur, I had brought you guys with me. We left my house and we hopped a couple different buses and we ran into a couple different issues, but then we got to where my car was and I had to go walk on foot to where my car was. So to give context to this, I bought the car all the way back in December. I think December 23rd or 24th, a little bit before Christmas, okay? Okay, so maybe the 23rd or 22nd. And now it's February 18th as I'm currently recording this. So like I said, this might come out tomorrow on the 19th, or this may not come out till Sunday. It depends because I also am gonna have to sit here and edit this. I gotta go get the car, and then I have to do some other stuff tomorrow. And like I said, I'm still sick. I'm not in the best condition, but I'm trying to get all this out there. And all my other stuff I've been having to put on hold as well because I've been sick, so I haven't been able to work. So like I have a lot of stuff that I have to catch up on that I haven't been able to because I've been bedridden. So this is either going to be up tomorrow and I'm going to have to grind it out for the rest of tonight and hopefully get this video ready for tomorrow, or I'm going to have this ready 100% for Sunday. But whenever I get this back out to you guys, we're going to go right back into the regular schedule every Sunday and every Wednesday. Some things that I want to talk about, however, that I've learned a lot from this, as this is the most trouble I've ever had when coming to purchasing a car. Be patient. The worst thing that I did for this is I was rushing it. I wanted to just buy the car, flip the car, buy the car, flip the car. And when I came across this car, it kind of screwed me over because I just bought it because I was just trying to move it fastly. And I didn't sit there and take the time or patience to decipher if it was good or not. Now, money doesn't wait for nobody, so it's always going to be a time thing. But because I rushed my time, it's cost me more time in the long run, which has screwed me over. So be patient. Secondly, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know too much about cars. I'm not a mechanic. I don't know anything about cars. I don't claim to know anything about cars. Don't ask me a single thing about cars. I know only certain things. I know how to keep up on my car. I know what has to get done. I know if it gets broken, how I can fix it. If I don't know how to fix it, how to learn. Like, I know all that, but I don't know everything. But what I will tell you, if you're going to buy a car, bring somebody with you who knows more, because I didn't know a thing. And if you don't have anybody, take your time and look at the car. Don't become buddy with the dealer. See, that was my issue. I became friendly with the guy. I wanted to build a connection because he said that he goes to dealers auctions and he would show me around, and he did bring me to the dealer's auction. But the guy just is weird, and I didn't want to keep associating myself with someone like that, especially considering the state and what I've been through going through with him with the car. So I would just bring somebody who knows more. If you don't have anybody, which a lot of people don't always have anybody, take your time. But that's it. I'm gonna see you guys when I get there. I'm gonna get ready. My ride's gonna be here soon. But without further ado, man, let's hop into it. Peace.
3 weeks later.
Alright, so we picked up the car. I'm in it right now. Sorry. Sorry about that. So I just gotta fill the tires up, get some gas. There's some other things, some issues that came up again. It's just issue after issue. But for all things in life, no matter how many times you fail, no matter how many times it goes wrong, just you got to know to keep going. So it's a major thing that you're going to go through in life. You're going to struggle and struggle and struggle, but you have to keep going, man. And that's the only way to get through it. So right now, I'm going to just go do that. I'm going to fill the air up. I'm going to go put gas in it. Other than that, man, that's all. See you guys when I get home. Peace. All right, so we're back home now. So we ran into a couple more issues with the car. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not too happy about it. But you always got to keep your head up, man, because realistically, in 1 year from now, I won't even be worrying about it. In 5 years from now, I might as well have probably already forgotten about it by then. Obviously, I'm still going to remember it, but it's just not going to be an issue by then. Sorry if I seemed a little bit out of it today or if the video quality was kind of bad. I'm just really sick and it's just been hard to record and make videos. So forgive me on that. My deepest apologies as it's been really hard. Just ask that you guys work with me a little, but we are gonna get right back to the grind. I'm gonna keep going now that like I can actually like move around and get out of bed more and I could do stuff. So I'm gonna start working more so I can get back on the upload schedule. If you guys are kind of confused about like what happened and there wasn't really much detail, you're confused about the car, go watch the second video I made and it'll explain a lot more how we led up to the point to where I am now. It'll give you more context to the situation. This whole thing has been a process, but I'm gonna give you guys a quick overlay for those who didn't watch the second video. If you go watch that one, I have a lot more details about it, but I'm gonna just give you guys like a quick summary. So I bought the car back in mid-December. I want to say December 22nd, December 23rd. I had the car a week in my possession. I believe early January. The car has been at the shop to where I purchased it this whole time. I paid $400 for 2-month temporary plates. They're getting renewed though, thankfully. The guy I had bought it for, there's a lot of issues with the car that he didn't mention, so he fixed those. Thankfully, not at my expense. He paid for it all, which I'm very thankful and grateful for, which is why I haven't been too upset about the whole situation. It's been a time thing, and that's been more what's irritating me because this shouldn't have taken this long. The car had gotten damaged. It got sideswiped, so that was during my possession of owning the car within that week, so I had to pay for that. Someone hit my car and ran off. So this whole thing has just been a really big process and a lot of time consumption. And again, sorry about my voice, like if I don't seem like too enthusiastic, I'm just really sick. It's just been very time consuming and that's really irritated me a lot. But I'm not really like angry or upset. It's just more or less it's like, come on, bro. Like one of those kind of things. Like really. But total, I'll break down the numbers for you guys. I spent $3,000 for the car. I spent $400 for the temporary plates. I spent $250 for the doors. And then for everything total, that's $36.50. These videos are meant to be educational. They're documentations of my life, what I go through on day-to-day basis, my mindsets, things that I've learned along the way, like ideas that I just think that might help other people, things that have held me back that I know other people can use, or things that a lot of people do that hold back the majority of people from moving to that next step that helps them go further. I've just noticed that a lot of you guys who are around my age, everybody's hungry for knowledge. You all want to know the next thing and what's going to help you and what's going to do this, and you're just trying to figure out what's going to get you to that next step. And I keep saying this, but I don't know how many of you it's clicked for. It's not about what you aren't doing. It's about what you are doing that's holding you back. And having that simple mindset switch, it's, hey, I could be doing this, this, this. Or look at, hey, I'm doing this. Okay, so let me give you an example. Let's say you ran a landscaping business, right? You could do that as a teenager. You could run your own landscaping business, go door to door asking people if they need their lawns mowed, their gardens trimmed, anything. You could do glass cleaning. There's so much you could do while being a teenager. All right. Now, let's say you did that. Let's say you did that for 24 hours out of the week, okay? And then you still had school. Let's say you had sports. All right, so that took up most of your time. Then you spend like an extra hour or two playing video games. And I've ran this down on one of my previous videos. If you're doing sports, video games, school, and landscaping to make money, you got to figure out which one of those are your actual obsessions, not passions, because as I mentioned before, passions will change as you get older over time. But there's certain things that you've had since you were a kid that you're still obsessed about now that'll never change in your life. Um, so you have to find those things that you're obsessed about, those things that never go away, and you have to pursue those. Because if you're just chasing a bunch of different things at once, going this way and this way, zigzag back and forth, man, you're never gonna get to where you want. So find one thing, stick to it. If you really like sports, I'm gonna be honest with you, sports are hard. You have to be just physically a different person. And I'm gonna be honest with you, and this might get some people butthurt, man. Not everybody's made for it. And this goes for you. And I'm sorry, it hurts. It really does. But it's not made for everybody. Listen, I would love to do sports, but that's not my obsession. That's not like what I'm chasing after. I don't want to do sports for my entire life. I love sports. I'm very athletic. I love doing physical activities. However, I do not want to pursue sports as my lifestyle. But if you come from a good family, physically speaking, pursue sports, man. I mean it. Because that's such a big field, but it's so hard to get into. Just remember that. But if you all do pursue sports, there's no reason for you to be doing the landscaping and playing video games, man, because that's not going to help you in any way, shape, or form with sports. You're going to waste your time, and you're never going to get back that time. Now, let's speak from a different perspective. Let's say you love landscaping, you love gardens, like that's your thing, you love it. You're obsessed about it. Since you were a kid, you always went outside and wanted to find new plants, and you wrote them down in your notebook, and you loved messing with them. And then you also have an obsession for money. When you were a kid, you got a gumball machine and rented out to all the kids that were there. You go to school and you sell gum and you sell slime or fidget spinners when they were a big thing, man. Like, let's say that's your thing. You love the hustle. So you mix those two, those things you're obsessed about with, and those are things that you've always just been doing. Playing video games and doing sports isn't going to help you with that. Now, be physically fit, don't become overweight and stuff. You still have to prioritize what you need to be doing, meaning you can't be doing the extra stuff. This applies with all things in life. And I mean this, man. You have to find one thing, man. Find one thing you're obsessed about and stick to it. Don't go chasing this, don't go chasing that. Find one thing, man. I mean this. Look at me. Find one single thing, okay? And chase it. Find it, chase it, and don't let it go. You're gonna get tired. You're gonna fall sometimes. Sometimes you're gonna stop. Sometimes you're gonna take breaks, and you're gonna feel like, damn, I need to get to this. I need to get to this, but you can't get back on the horse. Keep going no matter what, no matter how long it takes you to get back in the race. Keep going. Find that one thing and stick to it. Find your why. What is that one thing, your one obsession that you've had your whole entire life that has been eating at you? No matter where you go, it follows you. You could be here in the US, you could be in Russia, you could be in China, you could be in the Congo, you could be anywhere. It will always follow you. That one specific thing. Find your one obsession, man. Don't focus on anything else. It's not going to help you. Find your one thing and stick to it, okay? Think that's gonna do it. My cough's kind of coming back. My nose is still a little bit runny. Um, Again, sorry if I seem a little bit out of it. I promise you, I'm gonna be right back to my old self. Just as soon as this goes away, man, I'm gonna be right back to the old me, man. Just give me a little bit of time. Um, I think that's gonna be it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as always. If you have any questions, as always, man, leave it in the comments down below. Like, I mean it genuinely. I love hearing from you guys. All the positive things, everything. I love it. When you guys have questions, I love to answer. When you guys are supportive, I really do appreciate it, man. I love to see it. Um, but with all that being said, man, as always, stay blessed, man. Be safe. That's gonna do it, man. Peace.